안녕하세요. 네, 한 명. 감사합니다. Hello, so I'm currently at a traditional cafe. So now I'm just gonna figure out what I want and then we can have a little conversation. Now, I think I know what I want, so I'm just waiting. 저기요. 네, 이거 세트.
세트로 드릴까요?
네.
이거 커피랑 녹차 중에 어떤
녹차 주세요. 감사합니다. Now I am officially ready to have this conversation with you all. So yeah, yesterday was my last day teaching and I can't believe it. Definitely gonna miss my students a lot because they were amazing. But at the same time, I'm so ready for the next chapter of my life. Yeah, so I'm done. I did it. It's over. I'm not an English teacher anymore. But the thing is like I just feel like I'm meant for more and I'm meant for greatness and just meant for something more empowering. There's like something in me that's like a fiery passion and I'm just ready to make a difference. And I just feel like with English teaching it's kind of stunting that. But the thing is like I just knew I gained like what I needed to gain in that situation. Like the past 2 years definitely were worth it. I learned a lot about love from other people, from my students, for myself even, and just like navigating and living on my own in Korea has just been a really cool experience. Truly it has been. But at the same time, it's just like within me, I feel there's just something more. I'm kind of just ready to move on basically. You know what's also like really crazy? About 2 weeks ago, I was actually like terrified. I was so scared about leaving my position as an English teacher and maybe even leaving Korea. I was thinking, what am I doing? Like, what am I going to do next? Like, I was worried about money. I was worried about finding a place to live, etc. And I was super stressed out. It was to the point where I even like messaged my vice principal and I asked him, can I stay here? Even though I knew deep down it was impossible because they already got a new teacher, but still I was just kind of curious, can I stay more? But obviously he said no. I just was so terrified all of a sudden. And I also applied for another job. It was like another teaching job and it was actually the setup is really amazing. The pay is higher. It's about 400,000 won higher than what I get paid. Second, it's in Hanam-dong, which is a very nice area in Seoul, and it's central Seoul, which is perfect. 3, like it's a really interesting school because instead of being an English teacher, you're kind of a homeroom teacher, and so you have your own students, like 15 students that you see every day, and it's not just teaching, mostly creative arts. So a lot of times you're doing cooking classes. You're kind of like able to use your creative mind and do something more. So basically, this job seemed like really perfect, and so I applied for it. They loved me. I even went in for an interview. They loved me so much. They said, wow, we already knew that we wanted you for the job before I even went in. They just loved everything about me and my experience. But the thing was, I thought about it. Wow, this is such a perfect opportunity. The downside was it was more time consuming. It seemed so perfect, but at the same time, it just didn't seem right for me because I applied because I was scared of not having anything. And because this job would be really time consuming and more work than what I currently do, I wouldn't be able to dedicate that time or my time to my crafts and the things that I like and enjoy. I had to think what would be my purpose, my reason for working this job or for continuing to teach English. And if my purpose would be just out of fear, then how can I grow? I can't grow. It's from fear. And so I realized that I shouldn't take this job. Even though it's really great, it would be coming from fear and not out of love for the job. And so I think I would probably end up being miserable. So I decided not to do it. So then I guess the question would be like, where am I going next? But the thing is like, I honestly don't know. That's the wild thing about this whole adventurous life of mine. So I applied for that job out of fear of not knowing where I was going next. But then I was reflecting that week that if there's something deep down in me that's really passionate or something I really want to do, then as long as I follow my heart and trust in my intuition, trust in the universe, trust in God, like however you want to say it, God, universe, intuition, as long as I trusted in that, I will be 100% okay. I will be 100% protected. So even though I don't exactly know what I'm doing next per se, I know that I'll be okay because I'm aligned with myself, I'm aligned with my heart, and I'm aligned with the universe, the spirit, the force, the energy. So there's nothing to be fearful of. And so that's when I realized whatever happens next will happen, but I'll 100% be okay. And so I guess then there's like the concern of money, because now that I'm not working officially, how am I going to make money, or how am I going to survive? And it is true, because now I don't have a job anymore, a consistent job. And so I do have money in my savings that I'll be using to like survive off of for a bit. And also I'm learning about like investing and business plans. But other than that, I'm not stressed out about money, because even a couple weeks ago I was kind of like a little stressed out about money. But then I realized like I don't need to worry about money, because money is just a resource. And as long as I'm using money wisely and using it for myself and for my alignment, my purpose in life, then I don't need to worry about money, because I will continue to gain wealth and abundance and money. So even though it may sound a little like strange, because I don't know how I'm going to get money, but I know that I'll be okay, and then I know like that it will flow to me, it'll flow within me, because everything's aligned, everything is perfectly in sync. And then I'm saying like go out and go crazy and spend a bunch of money. That's not what I'm doing. But as long as I'm spending the money with a purpose and within reason, you can still be like spiritually connected with money and resources, but at the same time, that doesn't necessarily mean like go crazy and go wild with it. And just overall, like life is an adventure. For me, coming to Korea even wasn't exactly planned. When I went to Japan in 2012, I knew then that I really wanted to come to Korea. After I came back from Japan, I had a really strong interest in Korea. For whatever reason, I was very attracted to Korea. And so I knew about Epic around 2013, actually. I knew I wanted to apply for Epic, but it just didn't seem right at those times, because I was still in university and like experiencing what I needed to experience in America. So in 2017, when I booked my one-way ticket to Japan and then like was traveling a bunch, lived in Thailand for 6 months, something told me to come to Korea. This is the key moment. And I was following my intuition. That was kind of when I started to follow my intuition or the universe and let it guide me, because even when I was in Thailand, it's a crazy story that I should save for another video, but when I was in Thailand, I basically I had ran out of money, and then I already booked my flight back home from Thailand, and I ended up deciding to not go on my plane home. So I decided to stay in Thailand without any money. But my heart, my intuition, my spirit was saying, do not get on that plane. And my mind was like, girl, you don't got money. You gotta go on that plane. But my heart was telling me not to. And so I didn't. And everything just aligned since then. And so ever since then, I just knew to follow my intuition. And so when I came to Korea, I knew it was meant to be to come to Korea at that time. And everything just worked out perfectly. Like even how I got my position in Seoul, that's the thing. Life is an adventure. And so I just feel like this is just a continuation on to my next chapter. The thing is, I just don't know what direction I'm going. I don't know. If staying in Korea is very plausible. But it's February 13th, February 28th, I have to be out of my apartment. And March 30th, I have to be out of Korea. Probably within mid-March, I will leave Korea to go to Japan. That's kind of tentative right now. Things could change. Who knows? But I just know that I'm following my intuition and following my dreams. And now that I have time to make videos, which I'm really excited about, because this is what I really want to do, I don't have anything to worry about. So that's where I'm at now, which is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, I hope you guys thought this was an interesting talk. And I just wanted to be open and honest with you guys about everything with my life. And I know a lot of you were very curious. So yeah, here I am. So if you have any questions, or if you're more curious about my perspective on life and how I think about things, then just let me know. But yeah, achieve your dreams. Let me be a prime example of you doing that. Don't be scared, do it, because you only live once, and this is your life, no one else. It's not your mom's, not your dad's, not even your kids. Like, this is your life. So just remember that. And yeah, thank you so much for talking and having this conversation with me at this cute little traditional Korean cafe, and I hope to see you all in the next video. Bye.